because of. Sentence structure, A, because of B. Preposition. Used to say who or what causes something to happen or is the reason for something. They are. They are here. They are here because of us. He walked. He walked slowly. He walked slowly because of. He walked slowly because of his bad leg. Because of the children's presence. Because of the children's presence, I said nothing. Because of the children's presence, I said nothing about it. Before. Sentence structure, A, before B. Preposition. Previous to. Earlier or sooner than, in front of. Ahead of. In advance of, in the future of. Awaiting. In preference to. Rather than, in precedence of, as in order or rank, less than. Until, used in indicating the exact time. Adverb. In front. In advance. Ahead, in time preceding. Previously, earlier or sooner. Conjunction. Previous to the time when, sooner than. Rather than. He arrived before. He arrived before me. They knelt before. They knelt before the altar. He puts. He puts his work before. He puts his work before everything. The task before. The task before us. The task before us is a daunting one. She said it. She said it before. She said it before witnesses. They retreated. They retreated before. They retreated before the enemy. I think. I think we've met. I think we've met before. Do it before. Do it before you forget. It was some time before. It was some time before I realized. It was some time before I realized the truth. Put that away. Put that away before. Put that away before it gets broken. I will die. I will die before. I will die before I submit. Behind. Sentence structure, A, behind B. Preposition. At or toward the rear of, not keeping up with, later than. After, in the state of making less progress than, on the farther side of. Beyond. Originating, supporting, or promoting, hidden or unrevealed by, at the controls of. Adverb. At or toward the rear. Rearward, in a place, state, or stage already past in arrears. Behindhand. Slow, as a watch or clock, as a cause or often latent feature of, in a situation that exists afterward, archaic in reserve. To come. Adjective. Following. Noun. Informal. The buttocks. She glanced. She glanced behind. She glanced behind her. We're behind. We're behind schedule. She knew that, whatever she decided, whatever she decided, her family was right behind. She knew that, whatever she decided, her family was right behind her. He was the man. He was the man behind the plan. He was the man behind the plan to build. He was the man behind the plan to build a new hospital. She has 10 years of useful experience. She has 10 years of useful experience behind her. Below. Sentence structure, A, below B. Preposition. At or to a lower level or position than someone or something. Of a lower amount or standard than someone or something. Of a lower rank or of less importance than someone or something. Adverb. At or to a lower level, position, or place. Of a temperature lower than 0. At a lower rank. He dived. He dived below. He dived below the surface of the water. The temperature remained. The temperature remained below. The temperature remained below freezing. The temperature remained below freezing all day. A police sergeant is. A police sergeant is below. A police sergeant is below a lieutenant. The passengers. The passengers who felt seasick stayed. The passengers who felt seasick stayed below. The thermometer had dropped. The thermometer had dropped to a record 40. The thermometer had dropped to a record 40 below. This ruling applies. This ruling applies to the ranks of captain. This ruling applies to the ranks of captain and below. Beneath. Sentence structure, A, beneath B. Preposition. In or to a lower position than someone or something. Under someone or something. Not good enough for someone. Adverb. Below. In or to a lower place, position, state, or the like. Underneath. They found. They found the body buried. They found the body buried beneath. They found the body buried beneath a pile of leaves. They thought. They thought she had married. They thought she had married beneath her. Her careful makeup hid. Her careful makeup hid the signs of age. Her careful makeup hid the signs of age beneath. Beside. Sentence structure, A, beside B. Preposition. Next to or at the side of someone or something, compared with someone or something. Idioms. Beside oneself, almost out of one's senses from a strong emotion, as from joy, delight, anger, fear, or grief. Do not confuse beside equal next to and besides equal in addition to. He sat. He sat beside her. He sat beside her all night. My painting looks. My painting looks childish. My painting looks childish beside yours. He was. He was beside himself. He was beside himself with rage. He was beside himself with rage when the train left. He was beside himself with rage when the train left without him. Besides. Sentence structure, A, besides B. Preposition. In addition to someone or something. Except for someone or something. Adverb. Used for making an extra comment that adds to what you have just said, in addition. Also. We have. We have lots of things in common. We have lots of things in common besides. We have lots of things in common besides music. Besides working. Besides working as a doctor, he also writes novels. Besides working as a doctor, he also writes novels in his spare time. I've got no family. I've got no family besides my parents, got. Besides, I promised. Besides, I promised her. Besides, I promised her we would come. There are 3 elm trees. There are 3 elm trees and 2 maples besides. They had a roof. They had a roof over their heads. They had a roof over their heads but not much. They had a roof over their heads but not much besides. Between. Sentence structure, A. Between B and C. Preposition. In or into the space period separating two or more points, objects, people, period, etc., used to show a connection or relationship by putting together the efforts or actions of two or more people or groups. Adverb. In the space or period of time separating two or more points, objects, etc., or two dates, events, etc. I sat down. I sat down between. I sat down between Austin and John. Many changes took place. Many changes took place between. Many changes took place between the two world wars. The temperature remained. The temperature remained between. The temperature remained between 25 and 30. The temperature remained between 25 and 30 all week. We fly. We fly between. We fly between Chicago and Dallas. We fly between Chicago and Dallas twice daily. I had to choose. I had to choose between. I had to choose between the two jobs. We ate. We ate a pizza. We ate a pizza between us. We should be able to. We should be able to manage it. We should be able to manage it between us. The house was. The house was near a park. The house was near a park but. The house was near a park but there was a road. The house was near a park but there was a road in between. Beyond. Sentence structure. A. Beyond B. Preposition. On or to the further side of something, later than a particular time, more than something, used to say that something is not possible. Too far or too advanced for someone or something. The road continues. The road continues beyond the village. The road continues beyond the village up into the hills. It won't go on. It won't go on beyond. It won't go on beyond midnight. She has nothing. She has nothing beyond. She has nothing beyond Social Security. The bicycle was. The bicycle was beyond. The bicycle was beyond repair. The handle was. The handle was just beyond. The handle was just beyond my reach. By. Sentence structure. A. By B. Preposition. Near to or next to, over the surface of, through the medium of, along, or using as a route, on, as a means of conveyance, to and beyond the vicinity of. Past. Within the extent or period of. During, not later than. At or before, to the extent or amount of. Adverb. Near. In the immediate vicinity. At hand, to and beyond a point near something. Past, aside. Away, over. Past. Adjective. Situated to one side. Secondary, incidental. Idioms. By the by. Equal by the way. The telephone is. The telephone is by the window. He was knocked down. He was knocked down by a bus. I will. I will contact you. I will contact you by mail. They met. They met by chance. I'll have it done. I'll have it done by tomorrow. He walked. He walked by me. He walked by me without speaking. We had to. We had to work. We had to work by candlelight. House prices went up. House prices went up by 10. By law. By law, you are a child. By law, you are a child until. By law, you are a child until you are 18. I took him. I took him by the hand. We rented the car. We rented the car by the day. The children came in. The children came in 2 by 2. They're both doctors. They're both doctors by profession. The room measures 15 feet. The room measures 15 feet by 20 feet. 6 multiplied by 2. 6 multiplied by 2 equals 12.